What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 5 of the Herd Clothing Company, where we are building a clothing company using wool mostly and cotton eventually, and I'll get to that in a minute. But we are trying to figure out our sheep at the moment. We have got some sheep down, we have got some pens down. We need to move some sheep into other pens. I don't know if we're going to get to that today, but we need to do that. We also need to collect the wool, and that's what we are going to do today. I am grabbing a trailer because the last time, I think we leased it, I'm trying to remember. I think we leased the trailer last time because we needed to, and this time we're going to buy it. So we have got this trailer. We are going to grab the wool, and then we are going to take it to the factory and get that all situated. Then we are going to grab some water for our sheep. We need to feed our sheep, and eventually we will end up mowing some grass again, because that is mostly this series, is mowing some grass. But that's kind of where what I wanted to talk about. Now, I was told, hey, why don't you do some cotton? Well, I've never done cotton in this game, and it's crazy because we've got 2 weeks to go before the Farm Sim 25 comes out, and I still have not done cotton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get a field done of cotton and see if we can get that working as well. Like I said, probably a lot of mistakes that are going to happen there, but that's half the fun of watching these anyway, right? Now we're going to grab this wool. If I know, speaking of mistakes, how to do this, let me remember. Okay, so we've got this figured out. Now we are going to load up all of the wool, and we are going to bring that over to the factory. Our sheep have been hard at work growing this wool. Over there, that pen over there on the left, we're going to have to grab some of these sheep on the right because they're at full capacity right now, which means that they're not able to have any kids. We're not able to put any more sheep in there. We're going to have to move them. The reason for me doing this is, of course, because I wanted to maximize how much wool we would have at the very beginning of the series. So we did that. We're good with that. Now we can start thinking long term. We can start thinking about adding more pens and getting more sheep into those different pens so that we don't have to pay for sheep anymore. They will just reproduce. And of course, with more sheep comes more wool, and with more wool comes more fabric, which is great news. Now we've got the water tank that we're pulling, obviously, and we're going to head down to this lake. And this lake is a great thing to have on this map because this lake is going to allow us to get water for free as long as we don't completely sink our tractor into this pond. But yeah, we're going to be able to get the water for free. That's the good news. The bad news is that this trailer that we have the water for is very small. So we are having to make a whole lot of trips. Now, eventually, I want to get a tractor trailer in here. I want to be able to fill that up so that we can just leave it up at the pen. But until then, we're just going to have to make all of these slow trips because, as you see, this hill is a little steep. This tractor is a little weak, and I don't have anything else that rhymes. But the trailer is just bogging us down. Okay. All right, now up here at the sheep, and we are going to give them all water. They are going to love us, and we're going to have to feed them as well with the grass that we get from today. We'll do that as well. We're going to have another fill the bin here probably next year. We're not going to have another fill the bin this year because we are out of time with all of that. Now, I'm going to start cotton next year, and what I want to do is probably fast forward through all of the winter. Off camera, I will continue to help the sheep out and make sure that we get all the wool and stuff, but there's no need to film all that. So we're probably going to pick it up in a couple episodes. I'll fast forward this to the next year and we can start doing that as well. But yeah, there's just a lot of tedious things right now in terms of the management of the sheep, and mostly that's just the water. And then we are also having to mow all of this grass, which is fine by me. It's just that I don't have anywhere to keep the grass that we're not going to ferment. So I do want to get a little bit of something there. Okay, so now with the sheep already watered, now we just have to feed them. And like I said, all of this grass is going to have to get picked up and put into the pen. If not, I guess we're just going to have to throw it into the fermentation bin. But I really, the silage bunker, should I say, but I really don't know what else to do with it. I'm going to have to get a silo of some sort over by the sheep, because then we can actually store some grass. That way we only have to feed them. And yes, that's going to take a little money out of our pocket for silage, but at the same time, there's a lot of grass around here. So we are just going to probably buy a silo here in the next couple episodes. That way we have a little bit of spots to... I don't own that piece of land. What are we talking about? All right, I guess that's the border. I just want to be able to get a silo so that we can store all this grass, so that it'll make it a little easier for us. And I can see us doing that in the next couple episodes here. All right, now the grass is all collected. We are going to give these sheep some grass, but we are going to give it to them in the grass bin. I feel like that's going to probably be a lot better for them. It's going to be a lot cleaner for us, and it's just going to be a mess either way. So we are going to throw the grass into the grass bin, and as you can see, we are managing these sheep very, very well, as there's absolutely no grass in there. So now they have grass. They're all happy. We're going to go to this one down here, and this one's one of our newer pens, and they are also out. So we will feed these guys, and then go over to the last one and feed them. Now, like I told you, the one at about 11 o'clock now that we're looking at, we really need to put some sheep in there. So I'll probably do that in the next episode or two. Put some sheep over there and manage them. But right now, as you can see, we have a hard enough time managing 3. Over here on the left maybe is where we should put the silo that I'm talking about. I think that would probably be the best spot, just because it's close to the pen, obviously, and close to everything else. So I think we can probably do that. Put it right about here. That will probably work out. So let's do that in the next couple episodes. But right now, we have got to mow some more grass, because that is the name of the game. Grass, grass, grass. We have got to feed the bin so we make money. We've got to feed the sheep so that they make wool. It's a lot over here, but we are slowly getting there. We are slowly starting to make our first clothes. So I'm happy about that. At least this grass mowing is getting us somewhere. Now we are mowing, and I'm going to use these times in this series when we're mowing to talk about the channel. And basically, I've got the roleplay series, The Farm, this weekend. It will be out this weekend, and it will be out every weekend from now on. I have finally got everything situated to where I'm able to record a lot more, and I'm able to release a lot more videos. So that's why you're seeing this one, honestly. I mean, a couple months ago, we were not even having discussions of having a Let's Play because my life was too crazy. But now it is not. Now it has slowed down to its normal boring self, and now I can make more videos. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out today. I really appreciate you guys hanging out and being patient through all of that. But this is where I'm going to end the video today. The Herd Clothing Company continues to thrive as we don't feed our sheep and we don't have any clothes to sell. Thanks for hanging out.